Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm sure most of you have already heard the really sad news that David Bowie has recently passed away. I wanted to do this look because David Bowie paved the way for men in makeup. He created this character called Ziggy Stardust in the 70s when guys were not wearing makeup. Androgyny was not on anyone's radar, and he brought it to the forefront. And he paved the way for people like me. He was one of the first males to ever wear a full mask of makeup with no fucks given. He did not care what anyone thought back then. He was fearless. He is an icon and he's an inspiration to so many people like me. So I wanted to dedicate this look to him, and I wanted to recreate one of his most famous makeup looks ever. And for all the David Bowie fans out there, I hope I did him justice. And thank you guys so much, so enjoy watching. Alright, let's get started. So, after doing a lot of research on David Bowie in the 70s, I found out that he did not wear foundation. He had amazing, really pale skin and would wear moisturizers and iridescent stuff, but he would never wear a full mask like I do. So I'm going to tailor this look slightly more towards what I wear, but do his full look. So I'm going to be wearing foundation today. I'm going to be priming my skin with a Becca Backlight Prime and Filter. I love this stuff. You can wear it by itself if you want to. This is going to give us that luminescent feel under our foundation. Okay, now, since Bowie was a little paler than me, I'm going to mix two foundations. I'm going to be using both of the Kat Von D foundations, one in shade 42 light and one in shade 46 light, so I'm going to mix and match these. And of course, today we are going to be using our BeautyBlender that has already been pre-moistened. I'm going to be doing the outsides of my face darker and the insides lighter, so let me start buffing this in. Now I'm going to take a darker shade and start blending that out. Now I'm going to be taking two shades of StudioFix. I'm going to go back to my normal color, which is NW20, and then I'm going to dip into the Shivering White StudioFix. So I'm going to be using both of these today. Now for the center of my face, I'm going to be using the Morphe Metal G8 brush. I love the metal collection, and I'm just going to take this and put this in like the center of my face and under eye. And then with the same brush, I'm going to dip into my real skin tone here and just lightly go around my face. Now I'm going to set my eyes with the Chanel loose powder, and I'm in shade Clair. So to avoid creasing, we are going to just buff this under, and then I'm going to set the middle of the face. Alright, now in the Ziggy Stardust era, Bowie contoured his cheeks like really severe, which I am such a fan of. So I'm going to be taking my Kat Von D Shade Light Contour Palette and the Morphe Bling That Contour Brush. And we're going to be dipping into this guy today. Usually I am the shade, as you can tell, she's been used up. But we're going to go in with this shade today, and we're going to carve out some cheekbones. Now, he did his contour a little lower than how I do mine, so let me tailor my routine to his so I'm not looking like Jeffree. I want to look like Bowie. Now, he did it really severe, so I'm going to really add in a lot of color. The cool thing about this look, there was no eyebrows. I think he shaved his eyebrows back then, which was really daring. They are sharp today. I'm going to do a little contour around the face. Now for that signature, amazing airbrushed red Ziggy Stardust iconic makeup, I'm going to be using the Sugarpill Pro palette. Now this has a red in it that is like everything. You see that red over there? So we're going to be dipping into that today. And I'm also going to be using this ColourPop eyeshadow. The shade is called Erotic. It has a little bit of shimmer to it, which I love, so I'm going to layer that on top. And for a little bit of dimension and depth in my eye area, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadow in Raw Power. To get started, I'm going to be buffing out this red here and then going in with my eyes. So I'm going to take this Morphe brush and dip into the red Sugarpill eyeshadow. And I'm just going to kind of start drawing out where I want that placement. The beauty about no brows is we can just go right over the skin, and he did it above the brow and would drag it all the way to the hairline. Now I'm going to start bringing the red down a little bit and merge it with that contour color. Now it is okay to have a little sheer first, and we're just going to keep building and building so it's very opaque. Alright, now to add a little bit more depth, I'm going to be using the Smith's Cosmetics brush with the ColourPop Erotic shade. Now this is like a cool reddish, orangey, glitter, amazingness type of color. So I'm going to really pack that brush on. I'm going to go over some of this with this, and then I like to soften with the BeautyBlender. Now I'm going to be taking the Sugarpill Cosmetics eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to be using the red eyeshadow again. I'm just going to take it and cover my lid. Now I'm going to bring this red shadow all the way into my inner corner and merge it with the red on top so it all flows together. And now I'm taking the ColourPop shadow one more time and putting it over the matte shadow. Alright, now we're going to take that red and wrap it around underneath the eyes. So I'm going to be using a Sigma E47 eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to apply the red right under my entire eye. And then once again, we're going to take the ColourPop shadow and apply it over the red on the bottom. Then take the blending brush and buff this out. And just keep buffing. Buff and blend, girl. Buff and blend. Now that red is officially on, I'll be taking this burgundy color from Kat Von D and just adding a little bit of depth. So with the same brush, I'm just going to dip in here. Yes, people with makeup can have depth. Surprise! Alright, now that the red is officially laid down, I'm going to go back in with my contour and just add in a little bit more. After seeing so many amazing pictures of Bowie on tour, I'm like, okay, like, you really love your contour. Time doesn't. Yes, cheekbones come through. Okay, now you cannot finish the eye look without his signature black lighter, which I am obsessed with. So I'm just going to take my MAC Smolder eye pencil and start adding in some black in the waterline. You guys know the drill. We're just going to take this BeautyBlender and slowly bring the lid down. And I'm just quickly running this through the waterline. Bam. Alright, now that I have my liner down, let me add some more. I'm going to be taking this YSL Babydoll liquid liner in black, and we're just going to add some inner corner, and we're just going to make this look sharp and amazing. And he didn't really blend the black under, so I'm just going to make it a little harsher than I would normally do it, but I love this. It's like, this is the effect we are going for. And now I'm going to drag it slightly out. Bowie never wore lashes, so let me put on some mascara and see how I like it. So I'm just going to be going in with this Benefit Roller Lash mascara and doing my top and bottom lashes. Alright, mascara is done. I definitely want to stay true to his look, so I don't think any lashes are really necessary for this look. And I'm going to be adding a tiny bit of highlight right on this red here. I'm going to be using one of my new highlighters, so I'm sure you guys are going to slap me across the face. I can not reveal everything right now, but this is a white gold type color. I'm just going to put this a little bit on the cheeks for dimension again. Alright, now before we get to that iconic gold orbital circle that he is so well known for, I'm actually going to do the lips first. And I was looking through my makeup drawer and I was like, what do I have that is like the metal, like gold metal? And I'm like, oh my god, duh. I found that Pat McGrath gold pigment that she put out a few months ago, and I had been waiting for the perfect opportunity to really bust out a gold lip. I am just gonna put some pigment on a mixing platter and just dip in and see what happens. This gold is so intense, my camera might break. This is the Bowie look. This is iconic. So now we have the circle left. And there's a million ways you can do the circle. A lot of pictures I saw, it was like a dark brown, kind of airbrushy looking circle with the gold in the middle. So I'm just gonna take this OCC color pencil in shade Pennyroyal, and I'm just gonna draw like an outline of the circle, and then we're gonna start off again using some eyeshadows, and then we'll press in some gold. So I'm just gonna kind of visually start carving this out, and let's pray it works. Now I'm gonna be adding a lot of gold pigment to the center, and I'm gonna be using the Smith Cosmetics 122 or the 122 brush. I love this one. It has nice thick bristles to get in that pigment. Now his circle was a little bit less long, but I am tailoring to my forehead, so remember that. Y'all eventually gonna try to read me on the circle. Alright, now that the gold is done, I am going to go with the Smith Cosmetics 253, and I'm gonna pull out the Kat Von D Shade Light eyeshadow palette, and I'm just gonna dip into a dot of the black and then a little bit of this second brown color. And I'm just gonna define my circle color a little bit more than it already was. You know I can't live without the Decay all-nighter, so let's set this face for a second. For 20 seconds, or 15. Now, before I complete this look, I'm just gonna go back in with some red eyeshadow and just create a little red accents here and there, almost like we were doing reverse red contour. Alright, this is the final makeup look. Now, this would not be complete without a different jacket and the signature David Bowie red hair. So I will be right back. Alright, this is the final look. You guys know I had to throw on this iconic red hair. I am obsessed with it. You cannot be David Bowie without the hair. So we are done. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I hope I did him justice. Leave me your comments and feedback below. And after watching this, go play all his albums and reminisce, because there is over 25 albums of music. Thank God he was such like a passionate musician, because there are so many amazing things to go back in the catalog and play. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I will see you on the next one.